Hey everybody, welcome and thank you for tuning in. You're watching Heat 3 of Round 2 for the Trophy Series up at Coffs Harbour. So you can see from the start that I am starting in 4th. This is because Heat 3 is gridded based off your positions for Heat 1 and 2. Heat 1 I had an okay finish but not great. And Heat 2 I had a great finish. So starting on the outside, not ideal. You don't really get the best line or run to the first corner. As you can see though, second place, he did have an engine problem and he couldn't actually participate in this heat. So that gave me a bit of luck. That means that I'm still starting in 4th, but there's no one in front of me. You'll see that when we line up to actually start. A little bit about this heat as well. So I got the fastest lap in this heat. I was all around the fastest driver, which is an amazing feel. I could have got a better position in this heat, but I was playing it strategically. I finished up where I wanted to finish to better myself in the finals, give me a better position in the finals. Unfortunately that didn't work out because I got disqualified from this heat, and the reason was I didn't have a fuel receipt. Now this is a idiotic rule. It's outdated and it's just plain poor ruling. I've had a lot of talks with the Vice President and other higher associates in this organisation. End result is they're not going to change the rule. It is what it is. Just quickly though, so you can see no one's in front of me. I'm still staying in that 4th position because I would have got in trouble if I went further up into 2nd. Means I have a really good start. Still not the greatest, but what I wanted to do was I wanted to try and squeeze myself in, which I did. I didn't want to have a perfect start. I mean, ideally having a perfect start would have been great because I would have been in front of everyone. But I knew that wasn't going to be the case because I knew first was always going to cover his position. I was hoping to grid in behind him to get 2nd, but the guy in 2nd place now is also a very good driver, so he wasn't going to give me that position either. So I got into 3rd, I'm happy with that, and now this is where the fun begins. But going back to disqualification, so the ruling is you have to fuel up at the designated fuel station, and once you do that you have to get a receipt and you have to hold on to it. Now I know that ruling, I read the sup regs, I know it all. Due to finances, every second race I run second-hand tyres, second-hand fuel. Whatever I do to save, I have to save because I can't do every race brand new. I can't have brand new tyres, can't have brand new fuel, can't have brand new everything to race that race. This race, Coffs Harbour, was my 2nd race for the year. So everything was second-hand. Technically, yes, I did break the rules. I understand the disqualification, but I never liked that ruling and the punishment to begin with, so that's what I was fighting for. I was fighting for, you can see there I came off a little bit at the end of that, at the exit of that corner, and that made me lose a lot of space between 1st and 2nd. But if you keep watching, the excitement will come soon. I'll just keep talking about this first, and then don't worry, I'll catch up to him and we'll have a good time. So I know that I didn't do the right thing. I didn't get the right fuel. I had the right fuel from the first round because that was my first race. Got that fuel, got that receipt. But yeah, so I got disqualified from this heat. I still got the position, and I'm happy with the position, and I was happy with the speed, the times, the pace that I had. But I got robbed because I do know that there were people in my class that didn't have a receipt either, but they used other people's receipts. Like, people were able to cheat that ruling, were able to cheat the system. Unfortunately, I didn't have any friends there that I could borrow a receipt from as well and get away with it. I have a method and a plan. Well, not a method and a plan. Basically, I'm just going to buy the fuel that I need to now, and I just have to sacrifice something else. Might have to sacrifice front tires and buy brand new tires. Like, I have to sacrifice here and there, but yeah, that's the end of that. We'll get on to the race now, because you can see I am starting to catch up. I do my tyre pressures different to other drivers. I'm not the greatest with tyre pressures. It seems like every time I do my tyre pressures, my best laps are at the end. So I'm still trying to test the window, so the time frame of tyre pressures. In this whole round, you can see in each video that my pace does come in like middle of the race, and that's ideally what you want. You can adjust tyre pressure, so say if you're at the back, you can adjust it to have the tyre pressure set so you have better pace at the start or better pace at the end. If it's a big race and you're at the front, you can adjust the tyre pressures to suit where you want the pace to come on. Ideally, I wanted the pace to come on at the mid-range of the race. The start wasn't going to do me much good, the end wasn't going to do me much good. You can see first place is starting to pull away. He is in general, he should be the fastest in this round, because this is his home track. Is where it is. I was hoping to be closer to him time-wise. Heat 3, I showed that I was closer to him and that I was faster. Finals, you'll see that when that video comes. But you can see that I'm slowly catching up, and it's mainly in this position, this part of the track, because the fireball, its bottom end is just phenomenal. You set it up so it has, so it works with its bottom end power, and she just rides, baby. Its top end isn't as good as the X30, so you can see on the straights I do struggle to keep up with the X30 at the end. So you just got to give and take where you can. If you know where the engine's going to be good, you kind of set it up for the engine to perform in that section. So you can see I'm pulling him in, slowly pulling him in. Once again, slowly pulling him in. Didn't pull him in so much in that corner. Braking zone much better. Exit zone, look at that. I'm on his bumper. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, give him a little love tap. Oh, I'm right here, buddy. Hello. I did that on purpose. Usually I don't do love taps, but I know this guy's fast. I know he's got skill based on, I think it was heat 1, where he just wouldn't give me that passing position. He knew when the corner was going to be his, and he wouldn't allow me to do that pass. So I know he's got the racecraft, I know he's got the speed. I want to see if he's good under pressure, so giving him that love tap just made him, and I did it in the middle of the straight. You do it at the end of the straight. It's a tactic. Some people do it to mess up the driver's corner. I essentially don't do that kind of stuff. I mean, I have done it once to another driver, but he was chaotic. But I gave this guy a love tap to show that I'm here, and then I broke early because I thought he may have messed up that corner. I thought he might have got a bit shocked that I was behind him, and I broke early he didn't mess it up, and I lost all my game. So I know I'm still in contention. I know I can still catch up to him. As you can see, this is my spot. Caught up to him there. He is very good in that corner. That's my good corner as well, but no catching there. Caught up to him here. Once again, not quite catching up to him. Seemed to be better than him here. I didn't quite catch up to him there, but the process is there. And look at this. Hello. But you can see what I'm doing. I'm braking really early. I could take that pass if I wanted to. Catching up to him here. I can see I'm faster than him. I could see I could probably pull away from him as well. But what I'm doing is I'm wanting to stay in third, and that was my plan. These heats were actually, the heats do count. But I knew point-wise he was already ahead of me. I wanted to be in third because I knew in the finals I was gonna be set up for third position, and that would give me a better and safer run for the start of the finals. So I had a few opportunities there. This is the checkered flag. I did have a few opportunities to pass him, and I would have, but my thought plan was I'll stay in third, I'll keep it safe. I wanted to conserve my tyres because these were second-hand tyres, and I was gonna make it count in the finals because I knew I was going to grid it in third. Based on points, I knew the guy in front of me would be in second, first place would be in first, and I knew I would be in third. Unfortunately, because of that disqualification, it didn't happen. But thank you for watching it all, guys. Like, subscribe, comment if you want to, and I'm happy to answer those comments. Final heat will be up in a week. I'm starting in the back, so have some fun little passing there, but yeah, thank you.